council meeting,
I'm mad because I didn't
meeting, or that meeting, or showing your concern and your compassion, that alone is going to make the situation better. You got to believe that just by going to the church, or just by going to the mosque, or just by going to the synagogue, or just by getting down on your knees and praying to your God, that things are going to get better. But I got bad news for you. You change this wicked, exploitative, oppressive system is not going to get better.
I got you.
Nobody wants to say that because everybody wants to perpetuate this mythology. It's mythology that every one of you can be a millionaire. You go in that corner store and you hope that when you buy that ticket, your life will change. But I tell you something, that system of the lottery is part of the system of oppression. It is part of the mechanism that has caused a greater reverse distribution of wealth in the state of New Jersey. Because all you black people know that if you pay the ticket down here, you're not going to win. You got to go up in the white community and play that ticket. Everybody knows that. Everybody wants to perpetuate the mythology. We all love Malcolm tried to tell us 40 years ago. He said a ticket cannot produce a decade, and neither can a capitalist system produce freedom and equality. You say you love Malcolm, but you're not reading it. You got some other interpretation. I'm a fundamentalist. Show me what Malcolm said. That's what I believe, not your interpretation. Dr. King tried to tell you 40 years ago. He said we need a radical redistribution of power and wealth in America. And all y'all just look like you know, I have a dream. Get the book and read what Dr. King said. I'm a fundamentalist. I don't go with other people's interpretations. I go to the source. I read what he said. And I tell you, they had a more revolutionary message in 65 of February and in 68 of April than a lot of these people got out here today. You want revolution? Read that old-time religion. Read what Malcolm X said. Read what Dr. King said themselves. Not these people on MSNBC. Not these people. Read what they said. Not these professors. Read what they said. Go to the record. They tried to tell you. Malcolm tried to tell you. King tried to tell you. So we've been faced with an unprecedented attack on the peoples of the world. It got so bad in Wisconsin that when the people marched, they was laying off the police, they was laying off the state troopers. The governor gave the orders to get the people out of the state house. The state troopers said, no, we're not implementing that order. That's how bad it's getting. They laying off cops. You know when they lay off cops, we in trouble.
That's right.
We in real trouble.
That's right.
Because the police are the front line protectors of capital.
That's right.
That's who they protect.
That's right.
They protect capital. You're a secondary, maybe a tertiary consideration.
Come on now.
Protecting prudential is their primary consideration.
Right.
Protecting Park Place is their primary consideration. Keeping y'all out of City Hall when you get too rowdy. That's their primary consideration. So when they start laying off cops, you know we in trouble.
That's right.
When the cops and the state troopers start marching with the other labor unions, because for years in Wisconsin, they were able to play one off against the other. They were able to play one off against the other. But now things have gotten so bad that people welcome who were quiet and silent and passive are starting to wake up now. On April 4th, this is what we need. We need unity between labor and the community.
All right.
We need unity between labor and the community. We need the heads of the labor unions to be out here with the heads of the Black Panther Party and the People's Organization for Progress and the North Anti-Violence came in the community, marched together. We didn't even stop chanting or secting of chant. We stopped chanting police brutality. We stopped chanting the war. We stopped chanting workers' rights. What was it that we chanted all the way up Market Street? Power to the people! Power to the people! Because people understood at that moment, at that instant, this is what happens when you're in the midst of struggle, when you're in the midst of the struggle. All of a sudden, the clouds part and the sun comes through and you have an instant clarity. You see things that you never saw before. And all of a sudden, people understood that it wasn't just simply this or that problem. That the real problem was that a few greedy people had all the power. They had taken it from the masses of people, and that our primary task was in fact to put power back in the hands of the people. That's right. All of a sudden, only struggle gives you this clarity. I'm only able to say that because I was on Broad Street. Man, that thing was so steep, it even looked like the cops was going to go with us for a minute. That thing was so steep, the police cars were stopping the traffic, swinging around. We filled up Essex County Park. We've been met with an unprecedented attack. But such an attack must be met by a counterattack, brothers and sisters. We cannot let them to continue to do what they're doing to our people in our community. In the People's Organization for Progress, we had a general assembly meeting 2 weeks ago. And for several weeks, we've been discussing the strategy and tactics of the movement, the current conditions, both objective and subjective, that now face us, and what we must do in this particular period. And our position at this time, although I don't have the specifics, our position at this time is that there must be an unprecedented increase in mass action all across this city and all across this state. And in the phase that we have entered already into, this is not a phase we're going to be facing. This is a phase that we're in now. The phase that we're in now requires a massive nonviolent rebellion in this immediate period. And what we said in terms of tactics, our demonstrations have been sporadic, but they're increasing. You know, there have been more demonstrations in North in 2010, probably than in all the years previously. It's a sign that the masses are on the move. But what we are saying now is that we must give this desire for mass action and organized terror. And what we are saying now in North and wherever else that we can make it happen, we need to have demonstrations on a daily basis. 365 days a year. There must not be a day that passes, a sun that rises, or a sun that sets, but there's not a demonstration somewhere, someplace in North. Because our people are suffering. You don't understand it. You got a job and you get fed. You don't understand how it feels not to be able to make your mortgage. You don't understand how it feels to have missed your rent 3 months in a row. You don't know how it feels to go to your house and the sheriff is there and they don't put a padlock on your house and you can't even get your stuff out. You don't know how it feels to be stopped by the police. They run your record, and just because you got some expired parking ticket, put you in jail. Get out of jail because you ain't got no bail money. You don't know how it feels to lose your job and not be able to go elect unemployment. People are suffering. You don't know how it feels to have 600 children sit around the dinner table looking at you talking about, Mama, when are we going to get something to eat? You don't know how it feels. This requires, this demands, this calls us to action on a daily basis. There must not be a day that a sunrise or a sunset that there is not a demonstration somewhere here in the city of North. This is what we are calling for in the People's Organization for Progress. And we are praying that we can make this happen. What we need to do is pull together 300 organizations. 300 organizations. 300 community groups. 300 churches. 300 unions. 300 PTAs. And say, we take this day. We take that day. We take this day. We take that day. We got an organization taking a day. Every day of the year having a demonstration. And people all over the country are going to hear about it. They're going to say, look for the people in North and North. We need to do that in Detroit. We need to do that in Los Angeles. We need to do that in New York City. We need to do it in Atlanta. And in this way, we need to facilitate a massive, non-violent rebellion in this country. That will create a new set of political conditions. Because I guarantee you, brothers and sisters, if just on this block, right here, in front of these steps, you have 100 or 200, not even 1,000, not even 2,000, but if you have 100 or 200 people demonstrating outside here every day, it'll be a new political situation in this city. Because every day people will ride by, they will see you on the police line, looking for our ancestors, who didn't have no cell phone, who didn't have no copy machines, who didn't have no iPod, who didn't have no laptop. If they can organize a boycott for 385 days, we can have a demonstration for 385 days. That's what is required, brothers and sisters. This is our time to make history. We are not going to be here forever. Our lives are finite. Some of us don't have 10 years left. But I tell you, before I leave this planet, I will lay down my life so that we can make our mark. So that we can make our mark in history. So that generations will not look back and say that while we suffered, our brothers and sisters did nothing. While we were evicted from our homes, people stood idly by. While we were thrown off our jobs, nobody did nothing. Future generations will look back and say the people of the city of North in 2011 began a movement that caught fire in the city, caught fire in the state, caught fire throughout the country, and added to the fire around the world. This is the path that faces us. So if you're ready for such a change, if you're ready to start, come to the PLP meeting on Thursday. We already had unions have come to our meeting. The brothers from utility workers were there Thursday. And AFSCME was there Thursday. PTA was there the Thursday before that. When we were there at the county, other labor unions were there. But if you want to help us get this thing going, come to the PLP meeting on Thursday night at the Abyssinian Baptist Church right up here on West Jenny Street, 224 West Jenny Street in Newark at 6:30 on Thursday, and we'll begin to lay this thing out. And by June, we'll have this thing on the road, and we'll be on the road to history. I'm not leaving this planet until we make our mark, until our generation. Fred Fanon said, in the record of the earth, that each generation must realize its historical mission and fill it or betray it. I am not going to betray it. I am not going to betray it. Our foreman passed the torch to us. I'm ready to hold that torch. And do what's necessary. Let's hold the torch together. Power to the people. Let's get it, Brother Larry and 10 other people.